Qatar. Old traditions must find a place against a backdrop of rapid modernization. Once one of the poorest Gulf states, it is now a dazzling city filled with gleaming towers and is financed by oil and natural gas reserves. Currently, it has a population of approximately 2 million inhabitants, where only 300,000 of them are citizens. Despite its small population, Qatar is the world's largest supplier of liquefied natural gas and is now the wealthiest nation per capita, as reported by Forbes in 2010. In the same year, the economy in Qatar grew by 19%, the fastest in the world. Amidst the global economic crisis, Qatar is now filled with multi-billion construction projects. Also, in 2022, Qatar will host the FIFA World Cup. Qatar is a promising and emerging potential leader of the Arab world and definitely earning itself a spot on the global map. Qatar may be an oil-rich country, but increasingly, more emphasis is placed on education. The Gulf state is providing something more substantial for its people. There are currently 3 universities that caters to education in the arts, namely Virginia Commonwealth University School of the Arts, University College London, and its very own Qatar University. The Qatar Museum Authority, also known as the QMA, was founded in 2005 to manage the resources of all museums in the state of Qatar, developing cultural institutions such as museums and galleries, and to provide an effective system for collecting, protecting, preserving, and interpreting historic sites, monuments, and artifacts. The vision of the QMA is to be a global leader in the world of museums, art, and heritage. The QMA consists of 5 museums: the Museum of Islamic Art, Mathaf, Arab Museum of Modern Art, the Qatar National Museum, and the Orientalist Museum. The latter 2 are not yet open to the public. The QMA were responsible for blockbuster art exhibitions such as the installation of Louis Bourgeois' giant sculpture in the Qatar National Convention Center, the sponsoring of Japanese artist Takashi Murakami exhibition in the Chateau de Versailles, and the planned sponsorship of an exhibition of Damien Hirst at Tate Modern in 2012. The lady responsible for this wave of cultural revolution in Qatar is Her Excellency Sheikha Al Mayasa binti Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. A champion of the arts, she is dubbed the Cultural Queen of Qatar and has become one of the most talked about figures in the international art world. Armed with deep pockets, she is on a shopping spree, buying renowned artworks from all around the world, including her latest purchase, the most expensive painting ever to be sold, The Card Players by Paul Cézanne, at a value of 250 million American dollars, adding to the Qatari royal family's billion-dollar art collection. Riding the global wave, Qatar aims to be the new culture center of the Middle East, a cultural and an artistic renaissance. Qatar has become the world's biggest art buyer of contemporary and modern art. According to the New York Times, it has spent almost 430 million on cultural imports from the United States alone in the past 6 years. In establishing cultural parity with the West, this massive expenditure is a bold, sweeping effort to retool their societies for a post-September 11 and post-oil world. Their goal is to build a more positive image of the Middle East at a time when anti-Islamic sentiment continues to build across Europe and the United States. The call to culture has fallen on a new generation, where Qatar has moved past 9/11 and is consistently looking to the West for inspiration. Qatar is also ushering in an age of modernization while reasserting its Arabic heritage. The heavy investment in art aims to instill national pride, identity, and confidence with the ambition of creating a vibrant art community among its residents. Money can buy art, but can money buy culture?